25 Days of Christmas is on. Yes! And the biggest adventure. Countdown to 25 Days of Christmas.
The Office, A Moroccan Christmas. Now, if you know anything about me, guys, you will know that my favorite show ever is The Office, okay? I have no idea why. Probably because every time I watch it, I laugh at all the jokes. Honestly, I've seen many people on YouTube or whatever liking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that being nostalgic. Their favorite show being the Smurfs, you know, that being nostalgic to them. The Office is kind of nostalgic to me. I remember watching my first episode back in, maybe I was like 6 or whatever. I was really young. I remember that, but it was that episode where Steve Carell or Michael Scott goes to like an expo or whatever for The Office, and he sees Jim there, and he's been moved to another office. I forget where, but anyway, he meets Karen, he meets Andy, you know, all that, and they meet up there with Josh, his new boss, and yeah, they try to throw a party, but no one comes, but then Jim comes, and then everyone starts to have a party then. Michael starts to have a party, and I remember this one scene where Michael was trying to sell some paper to this one guy, but then Josh was like, no, we're probably gonna go, because I remember this one scene where Michael and Josh were having a paper airplane throwing contest, and he wanted to win against Josh, but Josh left because he didn't want to play with Michael. And there was this guy who was wanting to do business with Michael, and then he was doing the interview thing, you know, but then all of a sudden he zoomed back, and you saw the guy in Michael's room, and he was consolidating business. And I remember watching that and falling in love with the series, man. That one scene alone gravitated me toward The Office. I needed more, man. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it for a couple of years because it was kind of more mature for me than my parents would allow, but when I was finally allowed to, and when no one was around, I put on The Office, and I loved it. I loved it all. So why did I pick this episode on the top 31 reviews of Christmas? Why did I put it at number 29? Because unfortunately, for me, The Office Christmas specials, no matter how hard they try, they're not really that great, I think. I mean, all the other ones are just kind of make Michael the bad guy and really mean. Or it's that weird one where Dwight and Jim are having a snowball fight, and Dwight's like pummeling Jim with snowballs. I didn't like that. I wanted Jim to win. I don't want Dwight to win. But yeah. And there's this other episode where Michael dresses up like Jesus because he wasn't allowed to be Santa. Phyllis was supposed to be Santa that year. Yeah, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way too. This episode, though, put the characters in the right arena, I guess. Jim and Pam are together. Andy and Angela are together. that's kind of not the right way, I would think. I want Angela to be with Dwight, but whatever. Michael is trying to help his, group. He's trying to help the office with Meredith and the fact that she gets drunk all the time. And her hair was on fire, It's a Moroccan Christmas. It's one of their kind of elaborate Christmas parties that's not in the norm. And yeah, it kind of doesn't really get you filled up with the Christmas spirit, I guess. It's kind of a continuation of the show. But really, I love the show. So, yeah, I'm going to probably put... So, yeah, if I could put the entire series on the list, I would. But, unfortunately, I can't. Because it's not that type of thing. So, honestly, yeah, I want to put this episode on the list. I want to put a episode of The Office somewhere on the list because that's kind of my thing. That's the greatest show on the air ever, in my opinion. So, yeah. There we go. I highly recommend this episode of The Office, A Moroccan Christmas. I believe it's in season 4. Because I remember Jim and Pam were brand new together, and that was like their first Christmas together. So, yeah, there you go. The Office. Great show.